Hi everyone. The topic I want to talk about is the West Space to develop artificial gravity space station. West Space, a Southern California startup founded by McCaleb, is planning to establish an artificial gravity space station in the low Earth orbit. McCaleb makes an assumption of a future where millions of people are living throughout the solar system. McCaleb thinks that the next primary steps will be creating and building a large structure where people can live and work in the space. As McCaleb mentioned, initially, West's greatest near-term challenge was to build a world-class engineering team that can attack any situations or problems. But now, the engineering team is set up, and the company has about 20 employees, including a vice president for the construction and facilities, a system engineer, a human factor engineer, and a robotic program manager. After McCaleb solved the manpower and financial problems, he led his team to mostly concentrate on solving problems that standing in the way of moving people further into the solar system. But they also wanted to build a machine shop, which national and private sector astronauts can repeat and model things in the orbit. Eventually, their contributions can enable something like a way station for human habitation that orbits the moon, maybe even other planets like Mars. McCaleb also realized the biggest challenge in creating spanning structures, like managing and controlling momentum. Besides, West also encounters additional challenges related to the transportation and testing. In this case, it has more challenges for them to test their modules on Earth rather than in the space, which means that they must contend and overcome the gravity of the Earth. However, as McCaleb said, even though they made many troubles, they will continue to explore new frontiers and push that frontiers and expand human habitations into the vastness of the space.